Good morning, guys. Hold on a second. Let me just go to the top of the list here, or at least the chat. Shout out to Dr. Thunder, Bro B, Shy, Merrick, Andrew, Papa Floofs, A Kid. I'm just gonna call you A Kid. That sounds kind of weird, but yeah, you have a long name. Hey Daniel, hey Galaxy, RX, Mohawk, Stella, Terminal Velocity, Yura, Stella, Fabian. Okay, before we get started, in case you guys aren't aware, if you are purchasing anything through the web shop, I do have a creator code, Adrian Chong, without any spaces, and that goes towards supporting the channel so that I can continue to do War Robots content for you guys. It would be greatly appreciated, and yeah, thanks in advance. Okay, so you know what? Let me just put up because the Dux was nerfed with this latest rebalance. So what I have up on the screen, basically, well, it looks like they've nerfed the, let's see, master combat bot damage. Oh, that's the pilot. So the pilot and the drone are the ones that really got affected. Okay, so what we're going to do is I have a Dux in my hangar with the pilot and the drone. We're going to see how it performs. If it's not doing that well, then I'm going to try to see if I can, change a couple of things, whether it be the drone, maybe it's the drone, maybe we change it for something else. See if we can try to optimize the Dux, and hopefully by the end of the stream, we'll have some idea of whether the Dux is worth upgrading. Hey, Alchemist. Hey, Alexander. The Dux is still pretty strong, Yuri is saying. Hey, Arnav. You hated the Dux when I was new. Hey, Jason. Hello, all my friends. Thank you for being a member for 21 months. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so before we get started here, what do you guys think? Do you think the Dux is going to do well? Actually, maybe I should be asking the question, does anyone currently run the Dux in their hangar? Soon there's going to be an ultimate Dux. Does anyone run the Dux currently in their hangar? I'm just looking at the chat here. Okay, so we do have a couple. What drones are you guys using? I'm kind of curious. We had a question actually before the stream. Someone was asking, can they use the atomizer and quarker on the Dux? You can use it. In fact, you actually do want to use weapons similar to the firing mechanics of these weapons. Any kind of weapon that basically, allows you to keep on firing continuously. If it has no reload, even better, because every time when you fire, the drones that spin around the Dux, they fire. So when you stop or you're on a reload, that is when your drones stop firing. Okay, so you're not going to do any damage to your opponent. So you do want weapons like this, and you don't have to run, like I know I'm running like 3 here. You don't have to do this. You could only run like 1. Like you could run, for example, a Quarker with like the arm weapons. Okay, so like these, you could do that too. Just as long as you have a weapon that can continue to fire. This way you can capitalize on the drones that are spinning around the Dux, and they can fire too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use... So we have nuclear amplifier here with the overdrive. Some players do use phase shift. I have seen them use phase shift. I've even seen jump, which kind of interesting, although I could also see this sort of working with jump. Maybe they use the oppo. If you use the oppo, wait, does that still work? Because I think they nerfed it, didn't they? Anyways, we have the Webby drone on here. So a couple of drones that you could use if you don't have the Webby. Let me just go through the... It's possible that this works, although I think you have to be in the air for like so many seconds now, right? For this to work. But they don't say it here. Yeah, I'm not sure if this actually works anymore. Because I know players were doing that. But yeah, you could use for drones. So we have the Webby. At one point, I was actually using Seeker at one point. If you run into like a lot of stealth bots, you could use Seeker. Let's see. I guess you could use Paralysis. This might be another one. You can lock players down with this. This one actually, so not only do you lock them down, if you're using things like Unstable Conduit, you can see a Repair Unit, Advanced Repair. Every time you activate that, you actually do more damage, and you also get defense points. So this is and you can lock them down, which, you know, is kind of handy. Might be something worth considering. The Kestrel as well. So for the ones who don't know, because you go into stealth, you actually can repair yourself. You know, when you get out of, I guess when you get out of stealth, right? So you could use this. Some players actually use this drone on the Raven. Okay, because the Raven, if you have the pilot, you go into stealth. So they heal up, or like the Nightingale, you know, just Oi Mugi. Other options. Not sure about the Shy. I know they nerfed this, but I'm not sure what they did. Every time... 150,000 damage. That's not really that much to accomplish. This might work. This might work too. But I would have to test it. Reviver could work. I was even thinking of the Kocho. What does this do? Yeah. More speed, more damage. No, I don't think I would use that. I think I'd use the others. Armadillo, maybe. I think the other options are better though. Okay, so we're gonna try the Webby first. I want to see how it does. I have a couple of pilot skills here. Again, this might change depending on how we do in our games. I don't think there's any other pilot for this, right? Sam Stone. That's because I got the atomizer on. You use a Kestrel? Yeah, I know some players use a Kestrel because of the... So you get... With Kestrel, you will get the... You can heal up, but also you get more damage with this. And speed, right? On kill speed, additional damage. You have the death mark thing, but I think most players use it because of... Probably because of the last three. Hey, gaming. Okay, so we're gonna run that Dux build. I also have this Nightingale. There's a couple of things I wanted to test. You might notice I got Kestrel on here. So apparently we have Robot Accelerator on this thing. So I'm gonna try this to see how fast it goes. Wait, do we have these under these? I'm gonna try that. And I know players are going to be asking me about this build, so we're going to try this build as well. I have the Newton with these weapons. Haven't really tried this out. I also have... Oh, I have an Indra. But I'm not sure if I'm going to drop this in. I might. I want to try this build out to see how it does. You use Kestrel with one of your tests? I'm not sure if I would use Kestrel myself. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just drop into a game here. Yeah, so with the Teth, I would go more defense. Kestrel is very, like it's an offensive drone. I know it's designed to do more damage, but when it comes to something like a Teth, you want to try to survive as long as possible. Okay. Yeah, let's start with this. There's a lot of players over there already. Trying to get the Nuo here. There we go. I think he's gonna drop in over here though. They have the spawn. 2 players have not dropped in. Let's get rid of him. I'm just getting onto this beacon in case. He's got the stealth there. Got him. Oh my! Holy shoot, that guy. Yeah, he... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! Oh no. Back up, back up, back up. I don't want to fire. Gotta be careful of that player. This is where Kestrel would have helped. Because I kind of need a heal here. Big time. Wait. Someone's on that side. That's a Ravage, I think. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh, we almost actually killed him. We need a shield breaker. Oh, I want to try the Nightingale. Oh! Well, this is actually quite a bit faster. Oh, come on, no! He's gonna get me. I'm trying to... I can't hit him. You know what? He's gonna drop over here though. Yes, we got him, guys. We got the sword unit. Maybe I should go for this beacon. Ugh. Of course you're gonna be waiting back there. I can't turn this beacon until I drop down. Wait, did that... No, it didn't suppress him. He's gonna hit me with the... I just need to turn this beacon. There we go. Yeah, this is actually quite a bit faster. He's almost dead. Come on, one more shot. See ya. Suppressed. Yo, look at my health. Can we get the steel? Oh! Oh, he was the guy from earlier. Kill him with the suppression beam. Yes. Uh-oh. Ugh. Ah, I tried to escape. I forgot to change my weapons on my Rex. I was trying out Tamers on it. Probably not the best build. That so you know that Nightingale is actually quite strong, and I look at it because So I think I wouldn't have died if I didn't attack that last guy with the Rex. If I had gone like someplace safer, I could have healed all the way back up. It was turning for a second. Oh, by the beach. I dropped down because it looked like it wasn't turning. Sometimes if you're a little bit too high, you can't turn a beacon, or you have to be directly over it, which I don't know if I was. Guys, we're out of power cells. This guy's linked to... He's gonna teleport here. Wait, what the? Oh. Should have gone for this guy here first. We've got to get rid of their Leo. That's why we can't kill the Teth. Guys, oh my gosh. They should be targeting this Leo here. Yeah, target him. Can't kill him. Is he running the showdown on that thing? There we go. Yeah, we got no beacons, boys. We gotta get to the right side quick. Oh, shoot. This is what happens when you don't go for beacons. You will get easily spawn raided. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to see if I can do a 4 cap on them. Come on. He's gonna get that beacon, right? There's a guy right there. Or was. Oh. Can't get this guy. I'm trying to prevent. Man, now he's getting linked by 2 guys. Oh. This guy's gonna kill me. I need to use the, this, quick. Oh! Dude, I can't even see what's going on. Ugh. How many beacons do they have, and how many do we have? This is probably a very bad move here. Okay, we got him, but this guy's gonna kill me. I try to get rid of him so that at least my teammates don't have to deal. You know what? That Newton was actually doing pretty good. I think Newton might be a very good counter to the Princeps. Why is everyone targeting me? They might be watching the live stream. I don't know. Yeah, when I get stream sniped, I don't just face like one player or two players. Usually it's like 3 or 4. Basilisk on the Newton. Alright, well, might as well leave. At least we can get some more gameplay this way. And if they are stream sniping, they'll be stuck in that game. Stealth. I'm using it more for the other bots as well, not just that. But yeah, I could use Frederick. We can try Frederick, we can see. I usually use a mothership that's going to benefit like most of my builds, not just like one. The most wanted. It actually makes it pretty challenging because more often than not when I'm streaming, I'm not exactly running like meta. I know this stuff might be max, but it's far from like meta. Yo, why is this so loud? Is it just me or the environment sounds are like super loud? Yo, that's really loud. Is it loud for you guys too? Yeah, it's super, super loud. Man, I'm gonna go deaf. This guy's gonna teleport to me. There we go. So the frontal shield of the Teth is not as strong as it was before. That's why it's kind of a little bit easier. Ooh. Oh, that guy had those weapons. That is loud. Wait, can I adjust the... I need to adjust the... I don't know which sounds it is. I need to adjust my sound levels. Really, really loud. Hard to concentrate. But it's weird. I think it's only for this. It might only be for this map. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's super loud. Hold on. Is there a way that I can adjust it here? Wait, is that softer? Sorry, I had to lower the sound. That was like deafening. I can't concentrate like that. Ugh. I'll try to turn it back up afterwards. I need to change something. I don't know which setting it is. That was super loud. Ooh. Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Not just using the arbiter. No, that was really loud. The environment sounds on that map is like crazy loud. I had to dial down my my game sounds a lot. Hold on. Which one would that be? Music? Is that game volume? No, that can't be game volume. Sound effect volume? What if I did? Thing is, I don't think we can adjust this when you're in the game, so I don't really know. Hold on. Does anyone know how to adjust the environment sound? I don't know which one it is. It's between, I would imagine, game volume, right? What is sound effect volume? Hold on. Let's try that. Hold on. Oh, it's a sound effect? I thought sound effect was the... oh, shoot. Hold on. User interface. Okay, wait. Let's try this. I have to adjust my my volume levels again. Yeah, that map was really loud. Actually, I noticed on the Rome map, it's really loud too. I couldn't even hear myself. It was so loud. Try it. Oh, that's a good idea. Wait, hold on. Valley Bloom. Hey, Wipeout. Oh, shoot. This is really loud still. It's so loud I can't even hear the music, let alone my voice. Hold on. Hey, Muga. So the thing is, I turned the sound effect. Wait, let's... okay, wait, that's... But wait, what's this then? User interface volume. User interface volume. Let's see if that works. I mean, that's like way down. No, it's still pretty loud. It's a little bit better. What if I was to do... This is not what I wanted to do during the stream. This is something I'm supposed to do before the stream. Sorry, guys. User interface or just the buttons? Okay, so it is that then. Okay. We'll leave that as is. Wait, hold on. Let's try a game. Let's see. Hey, Quan. I find wait. Sometimes I need to let my teammates or the opponent fire so I can adjust the sounds. Wait, we didn't even get that beacon. Oh, shoot. Yeah, these guys are going to be pushing here soon. I may have to sacrifice the Dux. I'm going to have to... I might end up dying here. We don't even have our beacon. Yeah. This is the problem when you have teammates that don't go for beacons. I wanted to go to the left, but you see what's happening now. We're gonna get spawn raided. Yep, we're gonna get spawn raided because you guys didn't get this beacon. Guys. And they have a Kaji back there too. I'm gonna get killed here. You know what? The blast shotgun's actually pretty decent now. Like when they nerf the other weapons, it's actually performing really well. A shift. Let's see what my teammates do when this Loki comes, if they're going to get onto a beacon and sit there. Let's see. Smart players do that. I was waiting. I wanted to see how smart my teammates are. Oh shoot, am I gonna fall into the gorge? Uh-oh. Oh! That was close, guys. Almost. Just gonna end. So red team didn't drop in. What's going on? 3... One of the players back there is in the bed via. Where's this guy in? I need Sonics for this Bjorn. I notice the Ivor and Veyron does a lot of damage to Bjorn. That grey damage. He's got a good hiding spot there. I'm waiting for my Mauler to push, and then I'm going to hit him with, yep, with that. Oh! Wow, that guy went down fast. You know what I think happened there? I think the Mauler used Dark Light, and I activated my ability at the same time. With your luck, you would have fallen. It's happened to me before. That ledge there. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the Kestrel on this thing. Let's see how the Kestrel does. I still find the environment a little bit too loud. This one is okay. They need to adjust it on the other one, the valley. Dude, I almost thought that was a player there. Oh wait. Wait, there's a Kaji here somewhere. Oh, come on, no. We still haven't gotten this beacon here. I thought we had a player here. There's a player. Oh! Yeah, maybe Kestrel is the one to use. What is slightly stronger than Mauler? That's a Leo, I think, right? Yeah, you took a lot of damage. Oh my! Whoa! Wait, we got a guy in our spawn. Ah, come on. Oh, shoot. This is gonna do a lot of damage now. Where's this guy in? Someone's in stealth here. This actually does... I mean, I'm not even using my ability there. Whoa! Oh, shoot. Wait, did I lose a weapon? Oh, crap. This is close. You know what? I think Kestrel does help a lot. It makes it more like a glass cannon. Ooh. There's a lot of damage, but no use if you die. Well, that's a glass cannon. That's a definition of a glass cannon. Oh, a luchador is slightly stronger. Yeah, so damage-wise, the Mauler is stronger, but... Damage-wise, the Mauler is stronger, but the luchador is tankier. That's what I noticed. Oh boy. Here we go again, guys. Actually, it's not too bad now. Earlier, man. I actually took my headphones off earlier because it was so loud. Because my hearing's like super sensitive now. From like a couple years back when I got... Oh. Wait. Couple years back, I had a really bad inner ear infection. Guys. I actually want to go into the center here, but there's a guy right behind me. Oh! I would say that Dux is doing pretty decent. Whoa! Oh, we got him. Nice. I think that's a Rex. Whoa! Wait. Is that a Leo? Was a Leo, right? Got him. Yeah, this with Frederick's actually pretty crazy. I'm gonna get hit by those boom weapons. Oh no, there's another guy on the side here. There's another player at center. I think it's safe to say we gave up all our beacons. There's going to be a spawn raid coming here soon. Oh. There's a sword unit right here. Ugh. Get him! Yo, there's a lot of players. Oh, they have a Kaji back there. There's a Kaji in center. How the heck did that not do damage? That was weird. That one guy, I thought I would do damage to him. That sword unit. It was like my damage wasn't registering. I'm just letting us see. Oh, we only have 3 players left. Well, that explains it. Oh. Yo, that actually did really well. For a Newton? Yo, this guy's still here. Two-man team. Ugh. Shoot. I need to get beacons. We've only got... Yep, get that quick. Where is my teammate? Oh, he's in... Guy's in spawn. I'm gonna have to go maybe... way back there. Oh, he's got an Atlas. Ugh. We're not gonna have enough time. They're turning beacons on us. Yeah, that Newton actually did pretty decent with those weapons. I was kind of curious to see how it would do. You know what might also work too is the Heimdall. Would just randomly shoot. I think maybe because they may not know how to play the Bjorn. Someone wanted me to play the Bjorn earlier. Do you guys want me to play the Bjorn? Are the Devourer weapons still viable? You talking about the Arbiters and the Equalizers? They're very strong. You're talking about these weapons here? These? Yeah, those weapons are very good. I'm actually expecting them to nerf it again because I see a lot of those. Yeah, I see a lot of players using it. Don't be surprised if it gets nerfed. I'm just like warning you in advance. When you start seeing a lot of Titans use those weapons, you know, whether it be on like the Ming or like the Princeps, that's when you know. To the ultimate Fenrir. So far, I'd say that the Dux is holding up pretty well. Like, I know it got nerfed and stuff, but it's definitely worth using. So the other thing that you can do, which some players also do, like they level it up, they may not actually use it in the game. What they do is they use it for extermination mode. So like hunting grounds, they can use it for that. Oh, shoot. And I'm not like really running like a super high damage build. I mean, I'm using atomizers and corker on here. Why is this guy in our spawn? What is this guy up to? I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I saw that. Oh, they have a Kaji back there. Oh, he's gonna get that beacon. No. I was hoping he wouldn't get it. Dude, that guy was pretty tanky. What the heck happened there? That was weird. Oh. Shoot. Leo. Dude, this is still really good. Still very good, the Dux. I mean, we got a couple good kills there. Is my team not like just pushing or what? We only had one beacon and we just gave it up. What the heck's going on? Okay, I think we're getting it back. Boom. He was the guy that was targeting me. Have fun with that. Okay, let's see if we can get some beacons back. I got some beacons, but they've since taken it all back. This guy's gonna kill me. There's a guy behind me too. Is Tet the anti-camper? You can kill a lot of campers with it. Let's see. We need we have 4 beacons. The only thing is we don't have much of a beacon ball left. I think we're gonna lose this. Even if they got more players than us too. Yeah, my team's in trouble. I need to sacrifice this. Yo. These guys are in our spawn here. Ugh. We need more beacons. What does this guy have? There's this beacon. I was trying to find it. I'm backing up, and I need to deal with him as well. Ugh. Oh. I think a Pathfinder build is okay. I know of a stronger build though. The ultimate scorpion's good for campers. Yeah, once you get within range, you can kill the entire enemy team with that. Man, I felt like I was playing TDM that game. The addition of the Kaji. I think that's a mistake, because so what they're doing is they're taking out one bot out of their hangar when that bot can counter things like Tith. Yeah, I'm not sure if I quite agree with that that move, because what they're doing is they're tailoring their hangar just to like one weapon because they don't like it, but then they're losing out against everything else that can counter them. So they're basically setting themselves up for even more losses. One cork and 2 arm weapons. Remind me after this game, and then I'll change it. My teammate's not moving there. I think he might be down a player. He may have crashed. Oh, no, he's not moving. A blast shotgun's actually pretty decent. Ugh. So wait, what is this guy doing in our spawn here? Yeah, we're already down 2. Well, we're down 1 player. The thing is, they got range back there. Dude, I'm trying to back up. Where's this guy? He's pushing me. What's he doing? Yeah, we got Kaji on our home. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Ugh. He's laying all his mines. No. The beer cans. Where is he? They're gonna drop in on our home here. One player's not dropped in yet. I think what he's doing is he's waiting for me to drop down so that he can... Oh, maybe not. Ugh. Where the heck's my cursor? Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh shoot, I thought I could kill him. Almost. You have to kill multiple player with which weapon? I'm not sure if the tamers are doing it for me on here. I think I'm gonna switch back to the Gangeal, because I was using Gangeal on this thing. Hey, Death. Okay, let's try the cork and the arm weapons on there. The electric, yeah. Some players do that, and then they jump straight into their Titan. But I'm kind of showcasing the hanger, so I can't. I'm not focused on that. If I wanted to win, yes. Okay, so we'll try this build. Yeah, I don't like these tamers. I was trying the tamers to see if they work better. I think Gangeal is stronger. Try the gas on. Guess I could. Well, wait. Let's run the 2 arm weapons and see first. The thing is, when you do that, I don't know if it's really gonna help too much. If someone has shield breaker, they're gonna shoot through your shield anyways. So you've just lowered your damage output. Yeah, you've lowered your damage output when you could have got more damage in, because it's such a fragile bot. So you want to make sure that you maximize that damage, right? Ugh, why is it giving me all these long range maps? What is this? I keep getting all these long range maps, which is kind of unfortunate because like I need like close range for this. I think I should have started with a Teth first. These guys are going to be in our spawn here soon. This guy's gonna need some serious help. Oh, he's getting, yeah. guy's gonna get completely killed. They're on our... I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Like I said, aggressive players always win. Always. Wait, what happened to this guy? Kind of glitched out. There is someone over here. Shoot, he locked me. Wait, he's got the reviver on that thing. That guy had the reviver on there, no. You just now joined the Discord? Nice. Oh shoot. I got a Nodens here. What does this guy have? Wait, why is that guy stuck in the air like that? Look at the author. What the? I can't kill him. The new Titans. We actually did a lot of damage to that Nodens. The Flight of the Nightingale. No, I actually dropped down. I deliberately dropped down quickly. So I could, because I suppressed that guy. Oh, you won't be able to do damage? Hold on this. Oh wait, I forgot to change something. I was testing out the Pascal on here just to kind of see how it would compare. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Well, I should actually try the reviver on that Dux and see how it does. Gonna change this to something. I don't know what I was gonna use. Scarabeus. Revive is actually pretty good on the Tet too. Let's see. I want to see how the Reviver does on here. Whether that helps at all. And then we got... Okay. The tamer, I haven't tried it out, Jamel. I'd have to run it again. Well, actually, you know what? Didn't they reduce the stacks or something? I think they reduced the stacks on the Webby. Oh, rust duration. No, it's a rust duration. What is that? Wait, that's a tit? Ooh, so you notice how these guys are going straight to our home? Look at... My team's gonna get killed. Wait for the spawn rate. Let's see if this guy gets close enough. Yep. This guy's going straight for my teammates. Yeah, we better kill him quick. One player has not dropped in yet. Is he gonna drop in on my side? Oh boy. I don't like this spot. Oh, I don't want to shoot him. He's got that reflector. Oh boy. My health. My health does not look good. They're locking me down too. Oh, come on, no. I think I got him. Oh, we got him, we got him. This guy's gonna kill me. No, I need a heal. Ah, shoot. Wait. The reviver saved me. Sort of. Oh, yes, it did. It did. Come on, heal. Ugh. Yeah, we got Living Legend with it. Oh, shoot. This guy's gonna kill me. No. Oh, that was such a good run with it. Yo, the reviver actually worked on it. That was worth it. This guy had a shield. No. This is not a good spot to be in their spawn like this with the Nightingale. Wait, what was that? Ah! Oh, I might be able to kill this guy. Oh, yes, we got him. We got him. Ah! These guys are in our spawn here too. Ooh, I don't know if I can maybe do some damage to this guy. This has good burst damage. Oh shoot. I'm suppressed too. Nope, 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 nope. Suppressed him. Suppress this guy too. Come on. Oh shoot. He healed. Oh gee. We just took this guy to the back alley. Oh man. Can't see him. I think this guy's dead, guys. Mine, 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 mine. Oh, shoot. Ah, oh, come on. That is so close. That Webby was in so much trouble. He couldn't move. We had wedged. Oh. There we go. Hey, Sean. I'm gonna use a choke ability on this guy. You guys ready? Watch this. No! Oh boy, that was just unfortunate. Hi. Those Murex outperform. So those weapons are very deadly, but on some builds, I actually don't prefer those weapons. So this past, well, last weekend on the Saturday when I did my my members stream, I actually ran those weapons on the Raptor, and it didn't really do that well. So I ran the E-locks with the Kieran. Oddly enough, so this is interesting. Oddly enough, the Kieran with regular shredders did better than the Murex. I think it's because I was able to lock players down, so it just ended up just doing better overall. Will the showdown on the Dux? That's a good question. It should. The Reviver's, you know, the Reviver works on everything now. I almost feel like that thing is bugged. Wait, did I just pass the showdown? Why do I have a feeling I might have passed it? Nope. Hold on. This one probably has. Yep. Maybe I should request more showdown drones. You know what? I actually requested more Reviver because I only had one Reviver on this account. So what I think happened was I didn't think Reviver would do well, and I needed to clean up the inventory just to help with like things like streaming and stuff. So I think what happened was I may have like sold all the revivers just kept one. Just so happens that it's like really good now. So it's always like that, you know, you get rid of something and then it ends up actually being pretty decent. By the way, you don't have to use the arm weapons. Like, I know it does pretty good like damage on here. You could try, you could even use Scald and the Scorches. Because you can, you keep on firing, right? Oh wait, the other question was Damper and Tamer, right? Let's try it. No, you can't. You have to win it through like the black market. They should make it all available in like workshop. I mean, that's the whole purpose of it. Even if it takes a long time for the players, they should still make it available. What do I think of the nerf Mauler? I mean, it's okay, but it's not something that I would run. I'm finding that Mauler dies too quick now, but you also got to be very careful with it because I've also been killed. I've been killed and I've also killed players with it. What makes it deadly is a dark light. You don't even think it's on the black? I'll have to check. Wait, what mode is this? I'll have to go back in the live stream to see what the sounds are like on this map because I changed all my settings now. So I hope that like the sound is not too soft for you guys. But I had to dial that way back. It was so loud when I dropped in. Oh, that's a lot of stuff there. I don't know if I want to get involved with that. Oh, yeah. Yep, and they're hitting me. I'm not firing, though. This is where you need the Quokka. Oh, we got him. But unfortunately, I'm gonna die to these guys. No! Ah! No! These guys are in our spawn. Oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Wait, I'm trying to remember, did I put shot grouping on you? This guy's... Ooh. I like this build more than the Wasp. But, I mean, it's overpowered. That's why I like it. It's a lot stronger. Whoa, that's a lot of stealth. Whoa, what are these guys running back there? Wait, they're all in? Coming through! I don't think I've ever seen so many Ravagers together like this. No! Oh, I'm gonna die. No! Ah, shoot. Wait, what if we... Hold on. Come on, he's still got his stealth. There's a guy right in front of me too. There we go. This is dumb. I can't There's a guy in center here. Oh, shoot. Try to hit him with the pew pew gun. This guy, I think, is going to drop in at center. I have a feeling. Oh, shoot, no, I charged him up. My bad. Nope, nope. This way he can't hit me. Hi. Oh, this guy's capping all the beacons. This is actually quite a nasty build, this. Oh, wow. Oh, we got him. We still got that player. Sorry, DNR. I'm gonna try to push him off the beacon. Get onto the up. I just walked over him. Yeah, this spot's actually quite deadly, this. With the choke ability. What was that? Was that a Princep? No, that wasn't a Prince. I have no idea what that was. Might have been a Newton. Ought to do well. The thing is, they are bugged. Sometimes they don't do damage. So you have to, I think players are saying you have to try not to let it get overheated or something. Like even, so if you ran, someone asking about these weapons here, these weapons also do well. Oh, Bedvia and Mauler, which one would be better? I think you may survive longer in a Bedvia, but I'm also not sure about now because we're at an interesting point in the game. I say that because so a lot of players are like moving towards things like Bedvia, where you have to remember. So you know the Hestatus. So this bot over here, when you use your ability, I think it's with the pilot, right? Yeah, with this pilot, you have shield breakup. So if you're in a Bedvia, they're gonna shoot through your shield. But this also applies to the Amit robot that they're gonna come out with. This can counter that. On top of that, they're also giving away the Pathfinder. So the Pathfinder, you can break through the shield too. Not just you, but your whole team, right? If they mark you. I don't know about the Showdown, man. I don't know about this. I think the Kestrel or the Reviver seems to be doing better. Also, I'm not sure about these weapons. I think because I was on cooldown a couple times and I couldn't do any damage because my drones weren't firing. Yeah, even just Pathfinder is enough. Yeah, just that alone will do a lot of damage to a Bedvia if they're not careful. But you know what? It's good that they have all these counters. This is why I kind of like the game, because usually when there's a strong build, there's usually the way to counter it. The only thing is if you run a counter, then there might be someone who has a counter to what you're running. So it's like chess. I like that. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta change. Wait, do these... Hold on. Explosive damage. Is that gonna make that much of a difference with these weapons? I don't know. Let's run it anyways. Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. Cancel. You need the pilot? Yes, you need the pilot for that. Try the gas on here. I was actually there was one thing that I wanted to test yesterday. It was kind of a funny build, but I think it was for the bulk Azari. So you know when I was running the dash bots, I was looking at this and I was like, wait a minute. So you could put, I think you can put 2 gas weapons on this thing. Because I was going through my weapons, I was like, wait a minute, you can actually put 2. And then I thought, well, maybe you could put 3. But it looks like they prevented you from putting 3. This has got to be one of the weirdest setups. Yeah, so you can put... you would have to run like 1 weapon. This is what I would do for like Funny Builds Friday. Maybe I might do that next week or something. Yeah, I was messing around. Like, I was like, can you... Because I noticed you could put the gas. I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Why would I want to do that? Then I noticed that you could actually run 2 of them on there too. Hi, Super Noob. You know what? That might be a good call that we put that on here. Oh. The only thing is I won't have as much firepower though, which is sort of a big deal. Yeah, I definitely noticed, like, I have no firepower with this thing. Ugh. Well, we got a kill. Yeah. So wait, how many players do they have back there? Where's my team? They're all on this side. I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe arc around. I don't know if this is gonna work though. Go for the Pathfinder first. Wait, is this guy linked to him? That's why I can't kill him? Well, we force him all the way back there. I guess we have that going for us. But I think we shouldn't hang back now. I think we should keep that pressure on. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh, whoa, we actually did a lot of damage to that player. Problem is, we're the only ones attacking. Yeah, they're just gonna hang back there now. I can't attack. If my team's not gonna push, then I can't push. But that's also bad because then they can sit back, and if they got range, they're gonna keep using it on us. He's gonna attack my teammate. I'm just waiting here. Wait, why did they not... What? I activated my ability. Oh. I had to keep on firing because the window of opportunity is very short for the Pathfinder. They have a Pathfinder back there. We're gonna be in trouble here because the thing is, these guys are just gonna sit back and camp. We shouldn't have given them the that opportunity to sit back like that. Yeah, we got rid of that guy. Wait, where did that guy go? He's almost dead. That might kill him. Corrosion? There we go. Got him. Ugh. Blinded. Oh shoot, I charged him up. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh no, that might kill my teammate. Oh, he didn't move. No. What the? Someone cheating back there? You guys see that? That guy was moving real weird back there. Was it just me? What the? Either that or was like really weird rubber banding. Come out, wherever you are. Dude, we just tied it up with a Newton. Oh no. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. No. Oh, shoot. Dude, the Newton single-handedly turned this game. So wait, why is this guy hiding back there? Come out, wherever you are. Oh, gee, come on, no. Actually, wait, are we the same level? Oh, that worked. The sales of Newton might have just gone up, guys. The sword is cheating. There was something weird going on. Did you notice that guy's movement? I was like, wait, what? It looked like he was dashing, but on the ground. I don't know if it was a sword unit. I just saw like the movement. It was something weird going on by their spawn. You guess it still is. You know, actually the Newton is a lot better now, but I think it's because it needed like proper weapons for it. Because remember, before these weapons, it kind of like died down because they nerfed the what was the weapons that players were using? The Fulgur, the Tonans and the Fulgur. When they nerfed these weapons, you didn't really see much of the Newton, but notice how like so they came out with the Equalizer and the Arbiter. And also the Vincia. So the latest weapons work. So it seems like if you have really good mid-range weapons, that's when the Newton tends to shine. He used his ability after. Maybe the game was just lagging or it glitched out. I don't know. That was weird. The lasso bypasses any... yes. But they nerfed the Indra's lasso damage, I think. Right? Hey Fusion, sorry I didn't see your comment. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't like having like you don't have firepower. I prefer to be firing at my target, especially with the Dux. So the thing is, like, I know players are trying to survive longer in this thing. What you should be more focused about is trying to find weapons where you can optimize that damage, because this thing isn't gonna survive for like ever. So if you can find like weapons where it can actually do damage, then you don't need to be alive for very long, right? You can get your damage in. Ooh, this might be kind of tough though. Jamel, thank you so much for the donation. Really do appreciate it. Has a dismal secondary... Oh, frig. I forgot we don't have any game sounds yet. I need my ability. You know how players ask me why do I run rockets like these rockets? It's because of the splash. I have to keep on healing. There's no game sounds because of the map. Oof, I'm gonna need my ability here. I'm gonna die. Can I kill him? No, I couldn't. I don't know where my teammates are. They're just sitting back there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this guy in? Don't be lame, dude. Usually those at camp have more camping setups. So what is this? Another one? Ooh. Chaos! That guy should be careful because they can spawn in over there. My teammates really should not, they should learn not to shoot sword units. I actually didn't even fire once. That was all my teammates. My teammates killed me. Ooh. Yeah, this is not the place I want to be. In between two maulers. Yeah, I need to get out of here. Oh, shoot. Two sword units. I actually would have survived the two sword units if my teammates didn't shoot them. Because I didn't shoot any of them, so they would have done minimal damage to me. But because my teammates shot at them, it only took 1 or 2 swipes. So my teammates literally killed me there. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to win this now. Because we needed that Newton. We needed that Newton to counter their Titans. I'm down to my last bot. What the heck is my team doing? So they're all the way back here hiding? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Spawn rate incoming. He couldn't even kill this guy. Yep. That might work. Yeah, I'm dead. Definitely dead. Oh, oh, whoa. Wait, if I die, I think my teammates stopped dropping in. Yeah, I'm totally dead. It's hard for them to understand. You know, usually I'll tell you this now. Usually the players that complain of things like sword units, it's because they actually don't know how it works. So when the sword unit goes into flight, they shoot at the shield. What they don't realize is that they're making the enemy 10 times stronger so that the enemy can kill them quicker. They can't grasp that concept. Yeah, I totally I could have actually survived probably 3 or 4 sword units. Like if they all came at me, I didn't do any damage to them. I possibly could survive 4 of them hitting me at the same time. But if you shoot just one of them, that one could 1 or 2 swipe you. And they don't need to be maxed out, by the way. They know, they just don't care. No, some of them actually don't know. Because I've seen it on Reddit. Some of them actually don't know. Like, they were complaining and they're like, oh, I didn't know that. Yep. Some of them don't know. I think a lot actually don't know. It's not that they don't care. I think they actually don't know. They legit don't know. Okay, we're actually dealing, that guy should be careful. We're dealing with actually more than, look how much damage it did to me. What this Nuo should do is, if you can, land and then link to me. Because this way, if he should link to me. What the heck is he running? What kind of... Dude, what the... Ansel? Yeah, you linked to the wrong guy, man. I could have gone in. There's another one over here somewhere. I'm gonna die to him. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. Ugh, my whole team's on this side. Can we get back? There's gonna be a spawn raid coming. I can already tell how the red team is posturing. The way that they're moving closer and closer into our spawn. There's gonna be a spawn raid here soon. Give it like 1 minute. You'll see what I mean. Yep. Where's this guy? Ah. Nope. No, he's gonna go for my teammate. What is this guy in? Uh... No, he got that beacon. Is the Newton gonna make this turn it into a comeback again? Oh, whoa, that guy. Wow, he got smoked. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Man, they have so many sword units. We need a Pathfinder or something on our team. This guy dashed. Incoming! I overheated. Oh no 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 no. Wait, that didn't work. So you see like how I didn't shoot him? Look at the damage. This Newton. Everyone's gonna be running Newton now. I'm not gonna shoot him. Let's see how much damage he does to me. I didn't shoot. Look at the damage. You see it? Look at... the Newton. The Newton's gonna come back. Yeah, don't worry. I blocked them. The person that's in the chat. If they don't like the game, then they don't need to watch. I'm not forcing them to watch the content. What will I give away on Sunday? I have to decide. I haven't decided yet. There's going to be a couple of giveaways. They're going to be weapon giveaways though. I don't have any robot giveaways. The new weapons? Yeah, Robert, I was running that earlier. Wait, we'll play one more game, guys. I just realized the time. It's like, how long have I been streaming for? It feels like more than 2 hours. He just has to be quiet. No, yeah, no. When people come into my stream and that's their whole purpose, I just go somewhere else. I mean, you know, it's kind of like forcing someone to like something that they don't like. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. But no one's forcing him to play. You gotta remember that. Can I try Shield Breaker on the Dux? I should try the jump unit. Although I don't think the jump unit works with the Oppo drone now anymore, right? Because they changed that. You went to Mech Arena, but that game's even worse. Remember how everyone wanted me to go to Mech Arena? Everyone wanted me to go to Mech Arena because they said that's going to kill War Robots. And now it ends up being even more pay to win than War Robots is. It puts War Robots to shame. Um. Oh boy. Yeah, these actually work really good against the Leo. Oh, he's almost dead though. Kind of worked. Oh shoot, and he's got this guy up top here. Dude, man, so many Leos. I don't know if I've seen that many, except for when we did the Leo squad. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of Leos. Wow. Dude, I don't think I've seen so many Leos in a game. Like, as a solo player? Wow. I think we've encountered already like 4 or 5. Man, I thought I would kill him. We need to get rid of their Leos. They're keeping them all alive there. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this guy. His that sword unit's going to help him. Okay, he's done to his last stand. Oh. Got him. Wow. Yeah, we needed to get rid of that guy quick. Holy, that guy got smoked fast. What's going on back there? Oh, they're all just waiting. For real? How'd that guy survive? Oh! Nope. 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 Ah! Ooh. Yeah, those weapons will do a lot of damage to me. I gotta be careful of them. Dude, my whole team got slaughtered. There's no one left. Even after I did all that damage? I mean, how many we killed earlier? My weapons are overheated here. There we go. Yeah, this actually works really well on the Newton. They use... I thought I'd be able to kill that that Samjock. I mean, he was sitting there on the side just as I hit, and then he used his ability. Thought I had him. Hey, Gort. Lone, thank you for being a member for 75 months. Thank you so much. it's not about the size of the gun, it's how you use it. Thoughts on the... I've seen screenshots of it. I think it's supposed to give you, like... Is it more resistance or something? Yeah, I think we're going to be moving it towards, like, a tank meta. So I'm going to make a prediction. I don't know if it's going to actually happen, but if we start moving into a tank meta, we are probably going to see, like, new weapons. This is just a guess. That apply either rust or crumble or both or something similar. So, you know, like these weapons that prevent tanks from healing, I wouldn't be surprised if the game kind of moves towards a tank meta, because if you look at what has come out, so we've got the Rex, which is kind of tanky, but then we have like the Hestatus, right, which is really hard to kill. So we have this bot, and then we're gonna have the Amit, which I think is supposed to be like a tank as well. So if we apply like that unstable conduit, the bots and everything's going to be more tanky. So how do you counter that? Well, you have to use... I mean, the best weapons right now are the Gangiel, the Mogwan, and the Kirin to apply the effect. But I'm thinking they're probably going to come out with... I'm thinking either a bot that applies a crumble, kind of like a Samjock, or maybe even both, like that, and or weapons that have like crumble effects or rust effect. My prediction. We'll see if I end up being right. It's straight up invincible. Yes, I know that. But what I'm doing is I'm looking at like how they like where the game is kind of shifting. You know, when you notice how like when the game shifts towards a meta where there's a lot of tanks, you like you just can't kill whatever it is, whether it be like a Teth, whether it be like an Archer, whatever. Then they come in and they start bringing in weapons where like when you get hit, you can't heal up. So now all of a sudden those tanks aren't doing so well. So that's why I think that we may see that. But I also think that we may be seeing something that can disable the Hestatus. So I don't know how that would come in a form of maybe EMP or something. Feel like range meta? No, right now we're in a range meta. That's why players are using those boom weapons. So what they're going to do is they're going to... I think what they're going to do is they're going to nerf those weapons. And then they're going to come out with like brawlers, like tanks, right? And then we're going to shift to the tank meta. And then they're going to maybe apply like some sort of rust or crumble effect on the weapons. Have I stopped playing Frontiers? Yeah, I haven't played Frontiers in a long time. How the crumble weapons work. So when you fire your crumble weapon at a player, like, I don't know, could be an ultimate Fenrir, could be ultimate Lancelot, could be a Teth. The more times you hit them, what ends up happening is they can't heal up for longer. So I believe that's how it works. Because I remember when I did that one video with Peter and Cactus, I think there was how to counter Teth. Well, these weapons were a lot stronger then too. But the more times you would get hit, like if you were Teth, the more times you get hit, the longer it was that they couldn't heal up. So if you get hit a couple times with this, and you decide to use like advanced repair or like unstable conduit, I think you will get the benefits of unstable conduit in terms of the defense points, but you won't be able to heal. You have to wait until the effect has worn off, and then you can heal. But if you happen to heal during that period, then you are not going to get any health because it's preventing you from healing. So just remember, if they come out with any kind of tank in the future, I'm not sure how strong the Amit's going to be, but maybe it's another bot. Maybe it's another bot after that. When they start coming out with tanks, make sure that you have some of these weapons leveled up, because that's how you're going to bring them down. You're just telling you in advance so that you are prepared. Because I find with this game, a lot of times players tend to forget, like when there's a really strong bot that comes out, they just like freeze and they panic and they're like, it's overpowered, when they don't realize that they actually have counters to it. But I guess I have to show them how it works. So for example, you know how like the Ultimate Typhon came out? I had comments where players were saying, you see, this is how it's paid to win. You can't kill the Ultimate Typhon. Obviously, they haven't run into a Pathfinder, because a Pathfinder will break their shield and you can shoot right through their shield. So you have, you have that as one example. You have also Shield Breaker, which you could use. You have the Hestatus, which you could use if you have that one. But there's different ways to bring down something with a shield. Especially now, it's a lot easier. Will Amit not suffer? It will. It will. That's why I'm not sure. Like players are asking me, should they level up Bedvere? And I'm like kind of hesitant to say, well, yes. The thing is, yes, the Bedvere is, I would say it's pretty, it's pretty good right now compared to the Mauler. The Mauler has more damage output, but the Mauler I find goes down a lot quicker than the Bedvere does. So should you level up a Bedvere? Well, the thing is, this is the problem. So daily rewards, everyone's going to be getting a Pathfinder. You can break through a Bedvere's shield using Pathfinder, but that also means you can break through the Amit shield using Pathfinder. Yeah, there's different ways, which, by the way, because the Hestatus just came out, so this bot over here, so this one with the pilot, you don't really see that many players using this because it's kind of new. So by the time that the Amit comes out, I think more players will have the Hestatus, and also in that event, they will probably have the Hestatus. So collectively, you'll start seeing more and more players run both Pathfinder and Hestatus, which is the counter to Amit. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to say yes, definitely go for, like the Bedvere. I think I'm actually more inclined to say go for something like a Luchador, because I know the Luchador will probably hold up pretty decent to that. The Luchador takes longer to kill compared to a Mauler. Only level 30 players can get the Pathfinder. Oh, because of the event thing, right? Yeah. It doesn't... Does it still take that long to get to level 30 though? Because I remember when I started playing this game, it honestly did not take me long. I think it was like maybe 2 weeks. You know what's kind of funny is when I started playing this game, I was like really grinding because I was like, oh man, I'm only level like, I don't know, at the time I was like level 25 or whatever. I'm like, I need to max it out. And it kept going up higher and higher. And I thought that when I got to max level, I would get something. But I got absolutely nothing. It just showed level 30. And I was like, so what's the purpose of level 30 again? Like, I was trying to kind of understand, like, what's the point of it? And they just told me, I just ignore it. Like, this was when I joined Vox. The leader was like, well, just ignore it. It doesn't do anything. I was like, oh, okay. Honestly, this is just my opinion. They should make this like unlimited so that it just goes higher and higher. And then maybe at every like milestone, like when you get to like level 100, 200, like 1,000, 10,000, whatever, you get like resources or something. They should put that to work. And I think they could probably even use that in matchmaking, because a player that has been playing a long time, you'll be able to tell by their level, and then they could match players with other similar levels with that. You know, obviously you look at like hanger strength and stuff, but I think they should consider that at least. It needs an overhaul. Yeah. I think if I had to balance this game, I would use the level and then maybe also looking at the hanger strength. But you also don't want a tier system like when the game first came out, because players will abuse. They will know what to run and what level in order to face the lowest level players in the game. So you don't want that. I think actually the matchmaking system, like the shell of it, if you want to call it the structure of it, I think is on the right track, but it needs adjustments. Like I think they need they need to increase the level, and then kind of include that along with hanger strength. And then I don't know how they would do this, but yeah. So use that as like variables for the current matchmaking, infrastructure that they have currently. Luchador and Bjorn is harder to kill, yes. Oh, and also, I guess I'll have to do this in like a video or something. So I was running the Stella Evora. I was running this on, I think I was using, what was I using that on now? I can't remember. I was using it on, I think I had it on Bjorn. No, I was running a Bjorn. I remember that. I was running a Bjorn and then I ran into a Luchador, but my Bjorn didn't have that. I think I had flames or something on my Bjorn, because we were testing out different weapons for the Bjorn, and there was a guy in the Luchador that killed I think it was my Bjorn. He killed my Bjorn. He was running sonic weapons. I think it was a Luchador, if I remember correctly. So yeah, those sonic weapons still work. They only include the league. Yes, but you know, in a way, they also, I don't know how to explain this. In a way, they also kind of do include your hanger in terms of the strength, but it's done in a very loose way. So if you think about it, if you have a player that has just purchased a lot of stuff, they max it out. Yes, initially they will be in the lower leagues, but because if they start winning more, where they rank in the league system will actually climb, and eventually they will run into, players that have similar level, like equipment, if not that, experience. That's why if you look at like the baby account, which I think is in Champion League, right? Because I run into the MK2 and MK3 players all the time. If you look at that, I don't have the same level equipment as them, but I have the experience to compete at that level. So I think in a way it does kind of include it, but not in the sense that the players are thinking of. It's like done loosely. Thank you, Gort. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for mentioning hanger strength for matchmaking. I've mentioned this before to them, but I think it's a lot more complicated. Like when you start looking at the different things, because then you're like, so wait, because like initially players wanted only MK3 players to face MK3. Now, like on the surface, I understand why players say that, and you would think it would make sense, but then when you start thinking about it a little bit more, you realize actually that it doesn't make sense. Because what happens if you have a player who's not really that experienced, but they have the equipment. If they're going to go up against other players that have the equipment and are very experienced, they're just going to get slaughtered. Like, it's going to be a slaughter fest. So then how do you match them properly? You know what I mean? And the thing is, you can't. So let's just say this was a beginner account, right? And we didn't have any MK3, but I decided to put one MK3 weapon on, like, say, I don't know, the Dux. So are you saying then that I have to be matched with other MK3 players? Because if that is the case, then I may not want to level it up at all. So then what's the purpose of leveling up weapons? Because now you don't really have any progression. So then you have that problem. So then you start thinking, okay, well, oh, yeah, that's not, like when you start looking at other aspects, then you realize that maybe it won't work. That's why I was thinking of like the level system, because if you include the level system, a player that plays a lot, technically they should have a very high level. If they have a high level, then you can use that to match them with other experienced players. And then on top of that include like the equipment level, because now it actually makes sense. But if you just base it on equipment level, then it doesn't actually make sense. The other thing is, a while back, I was having a conversation with them. I said, so why exactly can't you guys match MK3? And they told me that, well, one of the reasons why is because of matchmaking times. So if you have a player that is MK3 being matched with another player that's MK3, there's a good chance, on average, you would have to wait at least half an hour for a game. The chances of that happening is not going to fly. I mean, no one's going to wait 30 minutes for a game. That's crazy. And I know free players will say, well, it serves them right. They pay to win. But I think the free-to-play players that say that are saying it more for selfish reasons. Because if you look at them, they are going to be leveling up. And with time, they are going to want to have stronger weapons. So then what happens if they start leveling up and then they get like maybe their first weapon or their first bot to MK3? They will suffer the same fate as the ones that have to wait 30 minutes. So then you start looking at a whole other side of things in terms of matchmaking, and then you start to realize, okay, this is a lot deeper problem than just matching players with the same equipment level. The thing is, they need to include another variable. I think that includes like your experience. That's why I was thinking like the level. It's based on your league and your win rate. Yeah, if you win too much, then you're going to get you're going to go through a losing streak. Yeah, I mentioned this before. It's very predictable too. Like if I look at so we're at 72, which is about, I would say it's about average. 60 to 70% on this account is about average. If I'm very high up, like 80%, it's guaranteed that I'm going to lose. And the game will make me lose. It will put like the lower level players on my team, and then I will be facing up against like pure meta players. And if it's not that, what I find too is I will run into squads. I ran into a lot of squads until I've been knocked back down to earth, so to speak. Is the Luchador worth leveling up? I would say it's one of the more tankier titans. I don't want to say, necessarily that it's the best titan for a free-to-play player, because I haven't run all the different titans yet. Just based on what I'm seeing with the Newton, I would say the Newton's pretty good. The only thing is you need mid-range weapons. So whether it be these weapons or the Equalizer and the Arbiter, I'd say Newton's pretty decent for where we are in the game. The only problem is I have a feeling they're going to nerf the Arbiter and Equalizers. I mean, I don't even need to make an argument. You saw earlier what, even those weapons were doing. Basically turn the game around with it. So yeah, if they're doing that much damage, I can see a nerf coming. The Evora and Veyron, I've run, like I said earlier, I ran into quite a few players that use that on me, and it did a lot of damage. I actually got killed by that. You know, I was running a Bjorn with, I think it was flames or ice rockets. I was testing it. It was on ground 0. It was either that or I was in my Nodens. I can't remember what I was in, but I remember distinctly there was a player with a luchador and he had sonic weapons. I got killed by it. Oh, Robert, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for all the years of advice. Happy holidays. Yeah, happy holidays to you too, Robert, and everyone in the chat. So yeah, so just a couple of things before I log off, guys. So if you're a member of the channel, so tomorrow we're going to be doing hanger reviews. Okay, so, you know, if you want me to take a look at your hanger, then wait for that post, because when I set that live stream, then you'll see a community post for it, and you'll be able to give me your pilot ID and I can take a look at it. Sunday, I'm hoping to do a giveaway. So for those of you who are looking for giveaways, yeah, make sure you drop by on Sunday. You have been getting smoked a lot with your Heimdall. Heimdall's, I haven't actually run Heimdall, but Heimdall is kind of like Newton. You need mid-range. It depends on which Titans you run into. You'll just watch. Oh, for tomorrow? Why did they nerf? I haven't run the Avalanche, so I can't tell you. Yeah, I haven't run a lot of weapons. I've been testing out different builds and stuff. Like the Nightingale, I wanted to take a look at the Dux because, you know, players stopped using the Dux just because it got nerfed initially. So here's the other thing with the Dux. You know, for the players who, you know, if you find that your Dux isn't working, what you can do is you can actually use this for, you can use it for hunting grounds. Okay, so for this, you can use a Dux for that. So it has like a multi-purpose thing. What about the Titan missile weapon for the missile weapon? What missile weapon? The Arbiters? What other missiles do we have? Argon? Bulava? Saw? What would be the missile weapon for Newton? I mean, that's a rocket. Bulava? No, I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't use that. You know that the downside with Bulava is if you fire it at like a sword unit, you can't stop it, right? So if they end up going into flight, you've just charged them up. Saw and Bulava. It could also, well, that's a rocket. I guess Bulava would be considered the only missile, right? Saw is rocket. Missile, what other missile do we have? What is Arbiter considered? Missile? Maybe they mean Arbiter. Robert, yes. Hanger builds, well, hanger review, but we can take a look at some builds. Yeah, I try to, with hanger reviews, I try to go through it as quickly as possible and then take a look at, you know, builds that members might have. Because, like, so if you have, like, a build that you're not quite sure, we can run it and we can see whether it works or not. Oxy, I don't think it's Oxy. I think they're referring to the Arbiters, but I could be wrong. I think they're referring to these. They actually still do a lot of damage. The only, like I said, the only thing is because they've started to nerf them. Because I think it was in this past round of nerfs, right? So if they've started to nerf them, there's a good chance that's not the only nerf. I have a feeling there's going to be more. And you can tell, like, if in the games we play, when you start seeing, like, Bisaglia's running it, Newton's running it, Ao Ming's, like, Ultimate Ao Ming's running it, that's how you know those weapons are still very strong. And if a lot of players are using it, that's your warning sign that it is gonna, you know, it's gonna get nerfed. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior Lone Dominic, Kind, Dice, Peter, Colden, Alex for helping to moderate today's live stream. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, thank you very much to Jason, Jamel, Lone, Gort, and Robert for your memberships and for your donations. Really do appreciate it, guys. And also, thank you to you guys in the chat for dropping by, supporting the channel. If you haven't yet done so, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you are purchasing anything through the web shop, I do have a creator code, Adrian Chong, without any spaces. And that goes towards supporting the channel so that I can continue to do War Robots content for you guys. It would definitely be appreciated, and thanks in advance. Okay, so once again, guys, there is going to be a giveaway on Sunday. Make sure you drop by then. Okay, it is, you know, obviously free. All my giveaways are free. You don't have to donate or anything. Yeah, so we're going to have a giveaway on Sunday, and I actually have, trying to think, I think I have 3 or 4 giveaways, right? So that's going to be the first one. They're all going to be for weapons, though, just a heads up. I don't have access to any more robots. I don't know if they changed it now, but I noticed they're not giving it to any of the creators. So it's mostly just weapons, but yeah, there's going to be a giveaway on Sunday. And we're going to have quite a few over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so that's going to be it, guys. If this is the first time you happen to drop by my YouTube channel live stream, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream featuring the Dux. Is it worth upgrading? I think it is. If you have it, you know, you can always use it for things like hunting grounds. So there's, I guess, a double use for it. And I'm trying to remember, did I have a secret reveal for the Dux? I think I might have. I'm trying to recall. If I haven't, then I will probably do one for it so that you guys have a guide for it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. And until the next live stream, I will catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.